That's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro. I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority.
Oh, what a climb! It's anyone's ball now. Been taken short. Chance to deliver. Cleared away. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This is a great chance to take a lead. With Bruno Fernandes! Nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, there's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Byram. Strauch, gently done. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Succumbs to the pressure. Strong running down that left flank. Climbs up big!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Longstaff with the short one, and that's aimed into the middle. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head to. Goes for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Manchester United have become a beacon of stability in the crazy world of football. Rare longevity for this manager. Ugarte head out towards the right wing. Moved on forwards. Disappointed with that. That pass has been well intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. That's a simple one for the keeper. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drama affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now it's Okafor spread out to the left. Diogo Dalot does really well to win the ball there. Lucas Perry, long ball by the goalkeeper. James. De Ligt. sure. Manchester United can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Sesko! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Burnau. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. James, good take in a good area. Menu, out to the left it goes. Out for a throw. Really well manoeuvred. Tanaka. James tries to dink it through. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. De Ligt. Oh, good spread. Tanaka, James, Struijk. Tanaka, Longstaff, played into space. Ugarte, Martinez. Tanaka, over to the left. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Mainu. That's a little off target. Mainu is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, it has been pretty tight up to now. 1-1. James clipped into space. Now it's a big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Aim forwards. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now, just about up to 75 minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Mainu. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, super find. And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Played out to the right. Šeško.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short, and it's Dalla. Played it again.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He can run onto that. Now, this could be a chance. And he's straight offside. That is it, the referee has seen enough. It ends in a draw, neither side able to press for the ultimate winner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I actually thought it was a good watch, one where both sides showed promising signs. I genuinely felt they both took the right approach to the game, and their efforts really should bear fruit soon enough. It's encouraging.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Off we go then. Xhaka forwards and with intent. Grobe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a Bruno Fernandes! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Bruno Fernandes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Alderete, aim forwards. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Steaming on goalwards. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Xhaka! From the top draw, the breakthrough strike. Oh, that is a bit special. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Foot in. Manchester United had to settle for a point on opening day. Not ideal, but better than nothing. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. Diogo Dalot. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Played it, up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area, and plenty of movement too.
Moved on forwards. Masuaku. Masuaku goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And that's been won straight back. He's well positioned here. Matheus Cunha cuts out the pass. Reinildo. Bukiele. Alderete. Xhaka spread out to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Good running. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when the team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Reinildo. Isidore. Masuaku. Isidore. Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
India claims it, and the danger passes. It's a little off target. And it's Masuaku. Out to the right. Diogo Dalot. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Brobby. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Does really well to win the ball there. Masuaku. Alderete. That's really well manoeuvred. Diogo Dalot shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes, gently done. Šeško! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Mukiele. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Played towards the other side. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Lofted upfield. And reclaimed it in a trice. Diogo Dalot. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's played forward. Gets a foot in here. Ugarte forwards and with intent. Šeško.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach. Shaw is fouled. So here comes a substitution. And it's Casemiro. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Zirkzee. Have it. And the finish! Diogo Dalot. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that could cost them.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Mukiele. Granit Xhaka. Looks to the other side. And now the breakaway. And here's Zirkzee.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Just Cunha! So close to drawing level. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Alderete. Reinildo. Masuaku. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing, and he has been fouled there. And the ball's done its job. Oh, great play! Quick ball upfield. Diogo Dalot moved on forwards. So that's it, it is all over. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed. Welcome everyone to the game that has everyone talking. Both teams will be wanting to put on a show for their supporters here, and anticipation in the stands is building nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young age. I think he was 12 when he moved to Manchester, but he's progressed through the age groups and he's making his mark now at the top level. He just needs consistency to be added.
Okay, interesting. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Šeško, and he's had a shot! Played out to the right. Diogo Dalot plays it in low. That's going to go a long way. Well, both teams have had a frustrating start to the season, not a single win between them. It's run loose here. And play for a throw. Diogo Dalot. Can he latch on to this? Paul gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's played. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be...
Gordon! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mainu. Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Bruno Fernandes, and he's straight offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Manchester United lost a tight game last time and are now looking to respond positively. Diogo Dalot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gordon did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Elanga. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Šeško! Out of play for a goal kick. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Driving on, a real charge here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's played forward. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Lisandro Martinez forwards and with intent. Control.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it. next.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Driving on and making... Decent chance! He's got away with one there. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's a threatening ball. It's Perjalan. Now who's going to be first to this? Gordon, now here's the delivery. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinez. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Joelinton, Bruno Guimaraes, Willock, and he's cut it out, and the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Šeško. Shad does really well to win the ball there. Well, nicely intercepted. Matías Cunha. Shad shifted upfield. And that has put paid to that. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
De Ligt is a player known for his strength, as recent records in Duels 1 would testify. That has found him in acres of space. Up he goes! Chance to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Šeško just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Manchester United are making a change now. Shaw. Matías Cunha. Manchester United have a free kick. Well, you can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Long ball looking to counter. Now that's well seen too. Šeško. Matías Cunha. A header! Willock. Aim forwards. Murphy. Trippier. Now it's Murphy. Oh, smashing header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's Bruno Fernandes. There's Rawi. Oh, what a... Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Goes for a shot! Oh, extraordinary. Ugarte. Martinez. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Deftly away. Great defending, strong and determined. Well cut out. That's rather hopeful. And that is the last effort of the game. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your final thoughts? A warm welcome to you all on this rainy afternoon to what we hope will be an enthralling encounter. It may be a little soggy, but the to clear it. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes proves just a little bit too strong. Diogo Dalot puts across him. Too much on that, it's gone out. Good chance here! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
White.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Great defending, strong and determined. Arsenal have a free kick. And here's Martinelli. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's Marino. Ball here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rice. Saka. White. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's on it, can he get away? Martinelli, who completed his side's first half turnaround in their last game. Martinelli. It's run loose here. Ugarte, aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Shoots! Rice, gently done. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cleared without complication. Good take and Bruno Fernandes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a right smile there.
Oh, good spread. White. Can he deliver? Chance, surely! Bruno Fernandes, charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, super find. Ball is over the line. Out again for a throw-in. Saka shifted upfield. Merino. White gets over and intercepts. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Arsenal coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that. Success! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Marino. Mikel Marino, and it's lofted through here. Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Moved on forwards. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Proves too strong.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shots! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came up beautifully.
Arsenal are making a change now. Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's played forward. Gabriel Jesus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mikel Marino, forwards and with intent. Diogo Dalot. Oh, easy pickings there. Bruno Fernandes. Odegaard created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Saka in acres of space out wide. So much time and space here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Does really well to win the ball there. Now who's going to be first to this? Merino, De Ligt cuts it out. Here's Bruno Fernandes, out to the right. Saliba gets rid without sophistication.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a little off target. That's really well manoeuvred.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Menu aim forwards. It's a physical challenge. Wins the duel this time. Šeško. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square.
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, good afternoon to you. It is an imperfect day, far from the perfect backdrop to a game so highly anticipated, but it is far too special, too important an occasion to be beaten by the elements. There is quite a buzz here. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. I thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter, and it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager...
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Nice physical challenge. Lisandro Martinez
Wins the duel this time.
Now that's well seen too. Manchester United have a free kick. De Ligt. Manchester United are already ahead. The perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear, and they've backed them up.
That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's straight offside. Petrovic sends that a long way. Šeško! Nicely intercepted. Tavernier providing an outlet on that flank. Tavernier. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Matheus Cunha.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Tavernier has been caught there, it's a foul. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Evan Nielsen. Moved on forwards. Now it's Maciej Cunha. He's got away. No way through, so back it comes. Christie. Chance here to counter. Brooks tries to dink it through. Martinez. Šeško. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Menu. Shaw. Aim forwards. Maciej Cunha. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Petrovic claims it, and the danger passes. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Could move up a gear here. Decent chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of...
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Christie. And it's Kluivert. Shaw gets across to intercept that. Calmly anticipates. Thinks one through. Lisandro Martinez, gently done. Now it's Maciej Cunha. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the ball is out of play. That's really well manoeuvred. Semenyo, delicate ball, and it needs to be. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Maciej Cunha. Manchester United have got it back, and he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Manchester United, this is the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Kluivert, and it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. But there's going to be another change here. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's being urged to shoot. Petrovic, a long ball by the goalkeeper. Ugarte. Christie. Cook. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Aim forwards. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Great defending, strong and determined. Matheus Cunha. Cook. Out to the right. He's found a way through.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Moved on forwards. The final 5 minutes. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Two minutes to be added on. Araujo. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Well, good evening one and all on what is a grey, cloudy night, and night on which the weather actually may be set to get worse. There is rain in the forecast. Quite how heavy that rain turns out to be, we will see, but that is bound to have an impact of some sort on the dynamic of the football match. Conditions could be a factor. For now, the game, and an important one, is imminent. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud. And
can he finish?
Manchester United, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Manchester United, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. He's in plenty of space here. Sure. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Martinez.
Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Tries a deft little ball. Lovely ball. And he'll shoot here! Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Herring after the ball here. Šeško. Diving header! And he's there to clear it. In once more. Nice interception, well timed.
Manchester United really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Šeško. Rotoni.
Aim forwards. Played with finesse. That's a throw. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Casemiro coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
And here's Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Shaw. Oh, what a climb!
Manchester.
In he goes again! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Here we go again.
Ugarte.
Diogo Dalot. De Ligt.
Ugarte.
Casemiro. Shaw. Matthews Cunha. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a throw.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's Dalot.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Keeper's dealt with that.
The most accurate pass.
Rodoni. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. That had too much on it. Diogo Dalot has created one goal already. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Bruno Fernandes considers his options. Played out to the right. Looking here to chip it through. Good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Delivered across. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Lofted upfield, cut it out. Ugarte, gently done. He's found a way through. He's found some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Throw it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
He decides to cross it. And time is up. Manchester United are starting to look good, very good. They're certainly looking like a team with confidence. Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this guy's being talked about plenty right now, Jim. Just how good is he?
I think he's very good, and based on potential, he can go a considerable way towards the top. His development to this point has been almost perfect, and he can make a big pond look a lot smaller.
As you can see, we've already started here. Mathias Cunha. Menu. It's Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Menu. Diogo Dalot. And the shot! Oh, it was a decent attempt in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is good strength. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas.
Big chance! Cleared without complication. Played back to the goalkeeper. De Ligt. Still goalless at the moment. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Physical challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's gone for it! Šeško. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's aimed into the middle, brilliantly cut out. Menu. And it's played forward. He has a look up. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that is out of play. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Perjalan. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Can you latch on to this? Great defending, strong and determined. Ugarte, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shaw shifted upfield. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Euro. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Euro. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. Played in by Dalot. Clears it away. Aim forwards. Turns and goes back. Oh, sweet feet. Moved on forwards. Now it's Wang Hee-chan. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Mainu played out towards the right wing. And it's played forward. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And played it back swiftly. Šeško.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ugarte. That's an excellent interception. Ugarte. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
And it's Dalot. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, perfectly measured that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Moved on forwards. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Matheus Cunha. Decent chance! Mighty close.
Matheus Cunha, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Time and again they are repelled. Yoro driven forward. That's really well manoeuvred. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that...
Tries a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which... Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So it's down to business here. Garnacho Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Casemiro. Mount. And it's Mount. Oh, super for Šeško! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Moved on forwards. James. Caicedo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ahmad picks it up out wide. Badiashile can get it clear. Colwell. It's a quick ball upfield. Tarma played out towards the right wing. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, the ball's come loose here. And again! He scored! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Evan. And that is out of play. Mazraoui. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ahmad. Oh, what a climb! And another try! João Pedro. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. Out towards the flank. Mazraoui delivers the ball.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Mazraoui clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And he's searching for Tarma! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Looking to break at pace. Zirkzee, he's shifting through the gears here. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Colwell. James had a hand in that goal which gave his side the lead in their last match. Fernandes. Casemiro gets a foot in here. Well, played right into his path. Šeško. Zirkzee. Šeško. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. He's got to be in here! And he's heaved it away. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Zirkzee. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And claimed it back swiftly. Tarma played out to the left flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mazraoui forwards and with intent. Produces a cross. Zirkzee. Zirkzee! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, good take in a good area. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He could... Sesko! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Tries a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He'll fancy himself from here. Manchester United, an opportunity then to pull clear here. Mount! Oh, it's come off the upright. Ahmad. Now it's Ahmad. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Colwill shifted upfield. João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Gets into some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Buonanotte. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Badiashile. Now it's João Pedro. Bino Gittins. Aim forwards, and they can counter here. That's really well manoeuvred.
They may end up with some regret.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Then, how many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Fernandez.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Looking for a decent ball in.
Proves too strong. Pinged towards the front line.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is shown a yellow card. And it's played forward.
That has been cut short.
And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team...